If you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of September 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So Cancers, you may feel like you're spread a little thin. You may feel like you've gotten yourself into some sticky stuff. But at the end, it turns out perfectly. You're being seen as sweet and it all works out. But the beginning of the month feels a little bit like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And it comes from just your effervescence, your desire to kind of like please everybody. So to avoid it, just be true to yourself, right? Just be true to yourself, and you won't get yourself in any of that kind of sticky business. So know what's good for you, and then you won't kind of spread yourself so thin and get yourself in that space. That's one way to avoid it. All right, let's look at relationships. So let's go to those of you that are in a coupled romantic relationship, interested in seeing what's in store for you for September. So let's check that out. There's a quietness, but there's a fun, there's an enjoyment. I just see you reconnecting at a deeper level than you have in a long time. But there's also a lot of fun. There's like a lot of playful energy that hasn't been there in a while. That really kind of, it feels like it comes from you. Like you've kind of like gotten yourself out of the old wound or whatever it was that was stopping you. But I just feel you become more playful, and then that's more playful in the relationship. So it's really more of a fun relationship at first, especially the first week to 10 days of September. We have that new moon August 30th in Virgo, and I just feel like there's this fun energy that kind of wakens you. And maybe you're going on vacation or something, but it just feels really enjoyable. I think also that you've learned a little bit more around your partner not to be as sensitive and not to take things so seriously. And maybe that's where the playful energy comes from. All right, let's move into those of you that are single Cancers interested in romance. What's in store for you for September? So I feel like there's an old wound that's trying to heal, that's looking to heal, and may surprise you that it's even there. And it may be triggered by someone or something, and suddenly it's like, oh wait, I'm not even over that person. But here's the thing, I feel like it can happen quick. I feel like the healing can happen fast, whether it's a book you read or a seminar you go to or an event that you attend or a session you have with somebody like myself. It just feels like it's healed very quickly and very fast, and you move through it. And then towards the end of the month, after there's there's a full moon September 14th in Pisces, which is also very sweet and kind of tender with the Pisces, which is also, that's an energy also that can, I was going to say can, because Pisces can also be sensitive, right? But I feel like in terms of relationship, there's an expansive quality for you, that a new relationship can come in. It's almost like a spotlight from there towards the end of the month, an opportunity for you to draw and attract new love. And the first 2 weeks is more around healing and taking care of yourself, and but still having fun, right? Because healing can be fun. All right, so let's move into money and career for Cancers. I feel like you know how to turn it on, Cancers. I feel like you just turn it and the money comes. And so you know how to make money. There's opportunities to make money. And it's just you deciding, oh, time to make money, and you turn on the faucet. So September, you can have that faucet on the entire month and make a lot of money. No problem. It's just how much do you want to work? How hard do you want to work? Because the money's there to be brought to you. So it's just a matter of putting your focus on the money, and the money comes. Let's look at your career. The career has kind of like its own life and lifting you up, and your name is on people's mouths, right? Like, oh, did you see the new girl? Did you see that person over there? Did you see that guy over there? There's just an elevation to your personality, not to your personality, but to your persona, that people start to notice you. So you're being elevated in stance, and in people are starting to admire you and see things about you that they want you on their team, kind of energy. So your career has this uplifting energy to it in which you're starting to be noticed. So pay attention. People are looking, even if you think they're not, they are. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing, whether depending on if you're showing up on time or not, right? So take your career seriously. If you do, it's going to grow. If you don't, this month, then you want to be a little bit careful because people won't tolerate it. They'll just be done with you. So if you like your career, pay attention. It will grow. It will really elevate you. Let's look at your health for Cancers. So I feel like lungs could be a thing, whether you get, whether there's unexpressed grief, whether it's just allergies from a different climate, whether you just catch a cold. But I don't feel like it's a big thing. I feel like it's just an awareness. You could even have, just swollen glands at the back of the throat, which of course I always recommend, since my dear friend Anthony William from the Medical Medium recommends that ionic zinc. It's the best ever. So if you follow his protocol of taking one or two of dropperfuls on not eating, right? Like don't have an empty stomach and just let it sit in the back of your throat and then swallow. So I hold my breath as long as I can, which is not very long, and then I swallow it. And then I'll do a second one, and then I swallow it, right? And then don't eat for 30 minutes. And it just knocks out everything and anything really fast. So if you're starting to get that in the throat or the lungs, take it. It's really helpful. So it's just seeing a little bit of that possibility, but it could be around grieving an old relationship. Remember I told you in the very beginning, I saw a surprise around, wow, I didn't know that I was still feeling that way. And lungs are associated with grief. So if you've just ended a relationship or you've had, someone special to you pass away, and it could even be like, 20 years ago, and you weren't aware that you were still holding energy in your body, and now it's coming up. So just have an awareness around that, let it go, be gentle with yourself, and you'll heal quickly. All right, let's look at the surprise here for Cancers. Are there any surprises for Cancers in September? Yeah, there's just a freedom and enjoyment, a lot of social activity, a lot of socializing with friends, old and new. It just, especially the first 10 days, feels like, oh, wow, did I need this? It just feels like you're on a really long vacation. So it's a really good month. I just feel there's an ease in it and a build and a crescendo. I feel after the 10th on, there's more stuff to do, but it also feels like you're going up a hill. So like there's more momentum too to carry you and good things happening for you. So there's a surprise at kind of like where you find yourself and how you got here. It's like, wow, just amazing. So there's a lot of good things that are happening for you in career as well as emotionally and spiritually, and just this, especially spiritually, there's a big awakening for you too this month if you want it. And that's all around that healing too. So a lot of fun, a lot of tenderness towards yourself, and big healing can happen. All right, Cancers, have an amazing month. It's healing, it's cathartic, there's a freedom here and an ease and grace that I haven't seen like for a really long time. So it's really good energy. Not to mention that all your needs are cared for. So financially wealthy, good things, people caring for you, beautiful places that you may be invited or taken to. So it's a really great energy for you. All right, Cancers, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful month. Ease into it. Like I said, there's this real party and fun energy that's happening, and then this uphill energy of more and more and more and good things. So it's all positive. So have a great month, everybody. Thank you for watching and commenting and sharing my intuitive astrology. And if you like it, please click like. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Have a great month, everybody.